A lot of people think you should always talk to your child to get them to learn to talk to you. This is true, but getting your baby to talk isn't just about talking to them. It's actually about giving them time to talk or respond to you. For example, when you ask your child a question, are you giving them time to do these 4 things? Number 1, hear what you said. 2, process it in their brain. 3, think of a response. And 4, communicate their response. For an adult, these 4 things happen almost instantaneously. But for a small child who's just learning to talk and understand language, it takes a few seconds for each of these steps to happen. For example, if you were to ask your child if they want a toy, but while you're saying it, you're actually giving it to them. They don't have time to go through those 4 steps in order to communicate back to you. So to encourage them to talk or communicate, instead of asking them a question and then going straight into giving them what you're talking about, wait. Give them a few seconds to look at the item and then allow them to look at you and communicate before they receive it. That may be a little difficult with all the things you have going on around you constantly and being in a hurry and you want to get things done. But this few seconds of waiting tells them that you're interested in what they have to communicate. It also encourages them to use language earlier. So show them you're interested by looking them in the eye, putting your eyebrows up, or even stroking their head and waiting for them to communicate to you in some way. If you just wait a few seconds, you'll see your baby or toddler start to respond with communication, either by gesturing or making some kind of sound, and eventually saying words. Also, talking to them and looking them directly in the eye will naturally get them interested in communicating back to you. So be sure to start that as soon as they're newborns. Another great way to encourage talking is to make animal sounds or sounds of vehicles that they hear and have them make those sounds too. So when you're reading a book or on the floor playing with them, make those sounds like a meow for a cat, or ruff ruff for a dog, or vroom for a car, or swish for an airplane. Children love to make sounds like this, and usually they do that well before they start actually saying words. Any kind of verbal communication you can encourage will get them interested in forming words and starting to talk. A fun game to play with them is to put several items around, like stuffed animals or a toy train, a plane, a car, and then pick them up and make the sounds. Then encourage them to make the sound back to you and hand them the item when they make the right sound. They will absolutely love this game. But not only can these things help you encourage your baby to talk, if you're having trouble getting your child to communicate verbally, there are 3 common mistakes you may be making that are actually discouraging them from talking, and you don't even realize it. So click on the screen now to see another short video that will let you know what those common mistakes are. Parents, you can do this. I'll see you here next time.